Well, welcome to our video number 3. Today, um, I wanted to introduce you to how to schedule and structure a class for your child. I hope you remember me. My name is Anna Yavorsky. I'm the creator of the Spanish Playdate program, a program for early language learners. And I'm here to help you, a mom or a teacher, who is in the journey of teaching the language to little ones, ages maybe 2 to 5, 6 years old. Today, this is what I want to show you, how to structure a class. Okay, so let's say you are home and you already have the list of the topics you want to teach. We talked about how you can use music and how you can use a book, how you can use a month to talk specific things other than the basic information that a preschooler should know. So we're going to take an example of how to structure and schedule that class. So I'm going to share the whiteboard. I wonder if I erased the whiteboard from yesterday. I didn't. There you go. I just cleared all the drawing. So this is an example that we are going to work with. Let's say we are in January, okay? You're in January, and then you have to schedule. You have to schedule your classes. So the first thing I would suggest you to do is to find a time, schedule your learning time. You can select either early in the morning, after breakfast, maybe, or maybe after nap time, if they are still napping, after nap time, or maybe before nighttime. Okay, or before dinner. This time it's gonna be up to you, completely up to you. I'm just giving you some ideas on how to do it. Okay, the best option is to do it minimum at least 3 times a week. If you can accomplish that 3 times a week, even if it's the same information, I would suggest you to take the time to sit with your child 3 times a week for about 20 minutes. Okay, let's make it 30. It's better, between 20 to 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, and this is just the scheduling. Okay, when you are putting the effort to transfer information, specific information through a class that you put together. So the first, let's say we are talking about January, and you decide you are going to, there is the week for animals from cold season or cold weather. So the best animals are penguins, penguins, polar bear. What else can you teach during that class. You can teach about cold and snow. What else? Iceberg and water. Okay, let's say this is the general theme for the month. So there is a week where you are going to talk about penguins, polar bears, another week for cold and snow, another week for icebergs and water. So how do you program this? Let's select one day, one class, okay? And in that class, you're gonna be talking about penguins. Let's program the penguin class. Penguins. So you start with, you can start with a song. It could be one of the greeting songs like Hola, ¿cómo estás? Or Buenos días. If you are singing Buenos días, if you are singing Buenas tardes, you can use the same song, but you're gonna just say Buenas tardes, ¿cómo está? Number 2, you introduce. It will be a good idea to talk about the weather. You know, si está soleado, si está lluvioso, si está nublado. And then you introduce the thing. What thing are you going to introduce? The penguins. And you are going to tell your child if you are reading a book, or in, what are you doing? Let's say you are going to just show them some visuals that you have cut or printed out from Google, or if you are reading a book. Let's pretend you have a book about penguins. So then you read the book, then you have a craft ready that goes with it. Let's say you find a craft with penguins where you can maybe make a penguin with a bottle, an empty bottle. With an empty bottle and cotton. Okay, so when you are doing this, that is when you get the vocabulary in place. Vocabulary just with the words and commands. For example, you know, everything has an idea behind, right? You are making this happen with the idea that your child is recognizing things. So you can say, abre la goma. You can say, like, open the glue. Pega las alas. That would be glue the wings. Open the glue. Let's say, pega los ojos. With the eyes. Etc. So you can start using the commands, the general vocabulary, and then you start introducing the vocabulary you want to teach your child. So if he doesn't know, she doesn't know what la goma means, you show them la goma. Where's my goma? You show them the glue. La goma Las alas, if you already cut the wings for the penguin, las alas, estas son las alas, una ala, dos alas. If you have googly eyes, los ojos, este es un ojo, dos ojos. Okay, pega means glue. Pega los ojos, glue the eyes, pega los ojos, and you repeat it a couple of times until they understand what they are doing. Pega las alas, pega los ojos, usa la goma, abre la goma, cierra la goma, etc. And when you are done with the craft and everything is done, then you finish your mini class with a goodbye song. Goodbye song. Okay? You just have to make sure that the goodbye song, he understands or she understands what the song means. For example, the song that I use with my students, it has 4 types of goodbyes. Adiós, nos vemos pronto, hasta luego, y chao. And when we are singing it, we sing those 4 words, those 4 ways to say goodbye, like 4 or 5 times. So you have to make sure you let them know what adiós means. Nos vemos pronto, what does that mean? Hasta luego, what does that mean? Ciao, what does that mean? So you start teaching them, oh, this means this means that, this means that, this means that. Let's sing it together. No. If that's the song that you choose to teach them. So this is a little program that you can follow for each class, each day that you're gonna sit down with your children to work with the purpose of repeating those at least 2 or 3 songs during that class. Those have to be the same songs, the same music, at least for a month, so your child can memorize it. And then you start using those vocabulary. And because you're going to be using that vocabulary during the month of January, you start kind of weaving all this first week inside of the next week. So you present a new thing, but you're going to start using the same vocabulary from the week before, because you will already have that program in there. You will already be working with the cold weather, cold season, the penguins and the bears and the cold and the ice, the snow, etc. Okay, that is what happens inside of a class. This is what the minimum that happens in a class when we are working with children. And the magic behind this is that you will have this structure put in place, so your child knows what is the beginning, what is the middle, and what is the end. Your child knows when you are going to start, where you are in the middle of the action, and when we're going to end. So that gives them a routine for each class, what to expect, what's mommy going to have for me next, what's going to happen next. And because they know that, they will know that after hola, the song that you sang with your child, you're going to check the weather with her. So she's going to be ready. Maybe you can have your weather chart ready there, and then you can go with the weather chart. Or soleado, nublado, lluvioso, está nevando. So it is a very bonding activity to do with your child every week. Okay, well, this is how you schedule and you structure a class to start sharing the language with your children at home. So if you took the time to write it down, great. If not, you can take a screenshot really quick. 1, 2, 3, screenshot. And that's it. Okay, so now this is our last video for this series of videos. I hope this has been very helpful to you, and then you can apply things. Below this video, I invite you to visit our core Spanish classroom. If you are interested in exploring more than something that you can do, I invite you to check that. And that's it, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful day, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm always a click away. Thank you so much, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.